Hi guys, welcome back. That was Davo. He was walking away and I pressed the stream button and now he's like, ooh, that was
Well,
fast.
you normally like wait 5 or so minutes when you get the starting stream.
But it was on the starting stream. You had it on that earlier. I saw it.
It wasn't on.
But I'll just go back to be
I
right
mean,
back.
at this point, it's
No,
already
man, I don't
too
have
late.
any viewers over. Who cares?
It's already too late.
Your face is too late.
It was starting soon for like 2 seconds.
Well, should have said that.
Yes.
Fine, I did naughty. I just will wait 5 minutes.
Well, in that 5 minutes, you can like put on your music anyway, because that's what I thought you were doing.
Spoopy music.
Thought that's what you were going to do.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to wait. I saw the live stream earlier and I got confused. Instructions weren't clear.
You should totally like acquaint yourself with the whole platform.
Your face should acquaint yourself with the whole platform.
Also, you should also like check to see if your emote finally got approved.
Oh yeah, how do I do that? Beep, 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 beep.
I can test it.
I test it online.
Let me see.
Sorry guys, we're setting up with some spoopy music
Are
here.
we setting up?
Yes, we are. Yay!
Yep, it approved.
I wanna see.
I mean, I can't use it on this account because I'm not subscribed.
Whoa. Let me take a look here.
But
I can do
it's,
it,
It's
'cause-
definitely there. See?
Yay! I got approved. Yay!
Finally, I don't know
have
when
an
that was.
emote.
I have no idea when that happened, but
Yay.
it happened. Huzzah! You have your post.
It wasn't like that last time, I don't think.
Mm.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! I'm taking a shower.
Huzzah! Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so excited. My emote finally got here. I can't wait to show you what it looks like. So I'm just logging into myself right now. I am live. Me. Ooh. Hi, welcome back. Thank you so much for being with me. We're making pot pie today from the gnocchi, the seasonal gnocchi we made last time, since Devontae put the idea in my head and I'm like, now we have to do this. But I wanted to show you something really cute first. And that's the one Devontae made me. Look. It's so cute. I have emotes now. I have emotes. Emotep. That's a mommy reference if you don't know. Perfect. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, perfect. That makes me so happy that it finally got approved after a bajillion years. It took forever to get that emote in. Like, it was in there for what, like 2 months? Something like that. It was crazy. Way longer than it should be. I'm so excited. So, welcome back. As you can see, we are preparing for Halloween. I got all my Halloween stuff. I'm still working on getting my Halloween decorations, but we got Halloween towels, and we got spoopy spider webs, and cute trick or treat with witches. So I'm decorating hella hard now, because it's my favorite time of year. Yay! Can you guys see that? No. There we go. Yeah, well, close enough. It's so cute though. Halloween. Halloween everywhere. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Okay, so I'm so excited. Pot pies with my leftovers. Because I feel like that's the best thing to do with leftovers anyway. Hi, Princess. Hi, Mel Mel. We got a new addition to the family. His name is Danrick. He's super cute. And Mel's super cute. So 2 super cute little kitties. Hi, Meow. Come here, pretty girl. Hello. How are you? Oh, you're so cute. You're my little girl. Yes, you are. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, yes, you are. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, kitty. That's my Mel. She's a calico. She's feisty. Doesn't like people. They aren't very much getting along right now, but hopefully they'll come to tolerate each other eventually. That's the hope. But we're trying not to force them. We're keeping them in separate rooms, and we're just letting them get to know each other. Isn't that right, kitty? Isn't that right? Yes, it is. You're so cute. Yes, I make weird noises at my cat. If you don't, then are you really a cat owner? I'm just saying, if you don't go pss, pss, pss at the nearest kitty, I don't know if you can be considered a cat owner. That's just me, though. So, getting started today, I'm gonna make a homemade crust for my pot pie filling. And I'm so excited because this crust can be used for anything. Pies, whatever, it can be used. It's like the basis for all of the pies that I do. Pumpkin, apple, pecan, cherry, whatever. This is the crust I use for everything. It freezes really, really well. So if you make, like in the recipe makes a ton. And we're not gonna need a ton because this is gonna be my little pot pie. Did you think how cute it is? Hi, Marsha. Welcome to the stream. I'm so excited. I got my emotes, and since you subscribed to me, you should be able to you should be able to use them. Oh, they're so cute. Hold on, I gotta show you if you haven't seen it yet. Oh, this is so cute. Look, it finally got approved. My emotes finally got approved. I'm so excited. I know, my hubby made those for me, and it's so cute because I'm so excited. And we're making pot pie today because it's winter time and fall, and look, we have spoopy decorations about the house. My favorite time of year. I'm so excited. I love Halloween. I love Halloween. So, sorry if I'm nerding out. It is my time of year. Spoopy music's afoot. Awesome decorations. My birthday is in 5 days, so it's my favorite time of year. I was born in the fall. It's fall weather outside. It was like nice and overcasty and smelled super fall-like. It felt nice. It's not too hot, not too cold. Just perfect day. Perfectly fall. I'm excited. This is my time of year. This is my favorite time of year. I know, October's the best. And they almost canceled Halloween. But that's my favorite day. That's my favorite holiday is Halloween. Why would they cancel it? So me and my friends on Discord from another group that I'm in, we're doing a scary movie night where we're all streaming, like, where one person's streaming like the movie and we're all watching it together. So it's gonna be super cool. I'm excited. I love Thanksgiving. I always gain so much weight at Thanksgiving. But I love cooking. So last year I streamed, like, since Thanksgiving was at my house last year, I streamed like until about 2 o'clock. I had streamed like from early in the morning. I showed my turkey being, or I didn't do the turkey, I did the ham last year. I did all my sides on the stream. I did, you know, my pies and whatever else I put together. I had done that on the stream. That was such a fun experience. My niece and nephew were over, so they helped, in quotation marks. Yeah, you were there. I was just about to ask if you were. I was like, you know, I want to say you were. I don't know if you stopped in or not, but yeah. So very, very, very awesome. I don't know what my Thanksgiving's gonna look like this year. My family, like, is super slow to discuss that. I offered up my house, but it all depends on if my brother Justin is gonna do it at his house, because he did it last year. Not last year, but he sometimes hosts it. I don't know. And with COVID, who knows what the hell's happening in my white ass family. It is actually, this is around the time I started streaming last year, the beginning of October, like end of September. So I am coming up on my 1 year as a streamer. Yay! So that is so exciting. I'm super excited. I sent an email to my subscribers. Did you get an email with my secret recipe for oatmeal cookies? If you didn't, let me know so I can send it to you, since you subscribe a lot to me, and I really appreciate that. So please let me know if you got that, because I am doing the thing where I'm going to start sending secret, and recipes that I don't want to share up here, but like exclusive recipes to my subscribers. So it's kind of like a little incentive to stay with me, and thank you for your love and support. Please take your time. Just let me know. I'm so excited. Halloween. Spoopy music. Spoopy silent D music. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the music here a little bit. There we go. Sassy Baker in title. Yes, I think so, yes. It should be an oatmeal cookie recipe. It's divine. I absolutely recommend that you make them. They go over so well. So well. They're so good. That's sad. All right, I will send it through Facebook. So thank you for letting me know. I don't know why it didn't. It might say no. I guess it would. I'll have to look into that. Sorry, I really wanted to do something special for you guys since you subscribe all the time. I really love that. So I will adjust and figure out that. That's weird though, because I know I sent it, I made it all cute like, and I was like, oh, here's it. Okay. All right, I'll figure it out. And then oatmeal cookies. I hope I'm gonna remember. I'm making a mental note to do it after this, so there we go. So we're gonna start with the all butter crust. I'm so excited, pot pie season. Pot pie season. And all butter crust, as you can imagine, actually calls for what? Butter. Like I said, or as I was saying, this crust is my absolute favorite recipe to use because it freezes really well. It keeps for a long time without tasting bad or anything. It freezes. It makes a lot. You can use it in any pie. I use it for the basis of every single pie I do. Cherry, pumpkin, oh shoot, what's it called? Apple pie, pecan pie. All the pies I use start with this crust. And nobody's not liked a pie that I've made, so there's that. Heck, even I like pies that I make, and I'm not a big pie person. So, pot pie. Yay, I'm so excited. All right, so we're going to make our butter crust. Yay. So we'll set this guy aside. Whee. Okie dokie. All right, we're going to start with 2½ cups of flour. I'll set those over there. I might have to refill this up in a minute. I'm running a little low on my flour, but That's why you buy more. Ooh, look, and I can even use my fall. I bought these on sale like after fall last year, and they're fall measuring cups. I love fall. Fall everything. This is my favorite time of year. If you can't tell, I'm really excited because I love fall. In case you can't tell. I'm not making it super obvious or anything like that. Not at all. Oh no. They don't want to fit back together. Okay. I'm just gonna... Alright, let's get a knife out. Let me know if you can't hear the music. Or if it's too loud. Let me know. It's like fading like in and out. Is that too loud? Is the music too loud? Just let me know, because like obviously you can adjust your volume. I can't. So just let me know if that's not okay. Alrighty, so and we have 1 cup of flour. I'm just gonna level it off here, because I like this one to be nice and even. Most of the time you see me not care so much, but here I do. So what I like to do to level it off is I just like to take it and then run it back the way it came. Careful if yours has like a little divot. Obviously you want to keep it nice and leveled here for the perfect, I swear this does like not do white at all, for the perfect measuring. That's 1 cup. Whee! Now we need the 2nd cup. That's all. That's a ton. So what I'm going to do is, you can see me on the small one here. Just gonna level it off here. Whee! So, Marsha, any big plans for Thanksgiving this year? Are you gonna cook? Is it at your house? What's going on with your Thanksgiving plans? Have you guys started anything? Are you going to hubby's, people's? Where do y'all have Thanksgiving? Are you going to y'all's place? What does Thanksgiving look like for you guys? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so in Thanksgiving, y'all are already in the snow time. So does that mean you guys have Thanksgiving at your house? Or like, you know, just y'all and y'all cook something up and... Oh, yes. That would really suck. I'm lucky. The only family we have out of state, we only see them around, it's in a state like above us, in Maryland, and we travel, you know, to and from Virginia from Maryland, but we only do it on Christmas Eve. We don't do Thanksgiving with them. We used to when we were younger. My grandparents lived up there. Like, we would alternate, but now we don't do that. And it would never be with like the whole family. It would only be with my grandparents and us. Because they like to see us. Alright. So we got that. And next we have salt. Any good butter crust has salt in it. It really helps bring out the flavor, makes it yummy. Hey, sometimes that's really good though. You know, with just a small crowd, you get like super full, good meal, good time. We, it was just small last year for us too. Like it was just my, my mom, my brother, the 2 kids, Devontae, my dad, and that was it. And it was great. I had it here. I set up my whole island here with all kinds of dishes. We had like a buffet, like people could go around the table, and then I had done up the table, and it was perfect. We had a great time, and you know, it was small. My dad took a nap on the couch right afterward. It was perfect. All right, we're doing 1 teaspoon of salt, which sounds like a lot, but you got to remember we're doing a huge batch. This makes a lot of pie crust, because this is 2.5. If you think about a regular cookie batch, you know, that's 2.25. So we're even going more than that. So just think it does even itself out. So that was 1 teaspoon of salt to the 2.5 cups of flour. Now we're going to do 1 teaspoon of sugar. And here's where I'm talking about don't read tablespoon as teaspoon. I think I did that for my crust one time, and it was like overly sweet. I was like, oh, nope. It's like, not cool. Not cool. All right, I like to just mix this up. It kind of, when you're stirring it, it kind of makes it like a sift, like you're almost like if you're sifting it and you're mixing all the ingredients in, it's getting a lot finer. So so you don't actually have to sift it when you do that. In fact, I've never sifted flour, if ever, for anything. All right, let's take a look here. Next up, we have 2 sticks of unsalted butter. I like the unsalted butter because then we add our own salt. You don't know how salty it comes. So it's just best to grab the unsalted. At least in my opinion. I like to heat this up a little bit. Most people don't do that. You know, I mean, personal preference. I don't heat it up a lot. Just enough to be able to work with it, because I hate working with like cold dough. Or like, you know, I hate when you can't mix it at all. So personal preference, again, I mean, it's however you like to do it. This is just what I like to do. Just to be able to work with it faster. And like afterward, you can put it in the refrigerator to kind of get cold until you're ready to work with it. But I mean, I just like to get it nice and soft, because if you can't cut it, it kind of sucks to have to do that. So I'm sure if you watch the Great British Baking Show, it's probably wrong, and I'm going to baking Tartarus for it, but you know, whatever. So here we got a cute little pile of butter. I'm going to soften it for about 45 seconds in the microwave. Alright. While I'm doing that, we just need like really cold water to go in here for when we're mixing, and we're also going to need a fork. And just check on it, because you don't want it to be like melted, like completely melted. I'm melting. I'm melting. No, you definitely don't want that. So, but this is one of my favorite, like I said, recipes. It's helpful. I'm just making a little pit here in the actual bowl. Like I'm making just a little center hole, so that it can go right in, and we can mix it on up. Don't worry, that did not put everything back in. Okay, here we go, perfect. Just enough to work with it. If you take a look, it's a little melty, it's sheen to it. It's just, you know, we just really want to be able to like just run our fork through it and not have any like super hard hindrances. And this recipe, again, one of my favorites. It freezes super well. You can do anything with it. You can put any, like if you're making it out of a top, so it's a top and a bottom, right, for pie. If you're doing the top, you can add it with an egg to make it like pretty shiny. You can do sugar. Like, you know, it's such a versatile, I got flour like all over myself. But anyway, very, 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 very useful. I love it. Here we go. All right, just be careful with the butter. It is a little melty, but it's it's kind of hard to work with a little bit. So you just gotta like be careful, or else it's gonna go everywhere. And what we're doing here is I'm taking like the chunks of butter, as you can see. You're finding the chunks of butter and you're pressing it against the sides like this to try and like make sure it gets really incorporated. So it's gonna end up looking a little mushier. This is just gonna help crumble it. We want a crumble like texture. Whee! If you overdo it, that's fine. Like if you over melt it, that's fine. Just as soon as you're done, put it right back in the fridge or freezer to get a little hard, because you don't want to like work with like super sticky dough. If we go back to the gnocchi dough, that was hard. Whee! All right, just finding the big chunks, pushing it against the sides, mixing it with the flour. It does take a while, so I apologize in advance. This is like the arm workout portion of our dough making class. Sorry, I absolutely needed some water there. All right, so like I said, I absolutely love this. I mean, I can't say it enough. It's my favorite. You can do a sugar crust on top. You can do an egg crust on top, a butter crust on top. I mean, just, it bakes well, it's flaky, it tastes phenomenal, it tastes good with anything. I mean, that's really hard. Yes, one of those, yes, I really do. I know exactly, yep, the U-shaped with the like the little grooves in between. Oh my God, yes, I do need one of those. I need a lot of things, girl. But you know, I don't do pastry all year long. It's only like around Halloween and Christmas, and then after that, it's like I don't do pie again until occasionally I'll do a pie for, you know, if we had 4th of July, you know, like I would have done a pie. But you know, just, it depends. That is the big, it depends. Dependea. But yes, no, I agree. I never even think about those until it's like time to do pastry. But this one is actually really good. So it takes, I'm getting in like the big chunks, but in a minute, I'm putting in 3/4 cups of water, of ice cold water. And my grandmother always said ice cold water. So, you want to make sure it's cold. So I'm literally taking a clean cup, filling it with iced water. Filling it with ice. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. We have our iced water. I'm going to like dry my hands here. All right, I like to twirl the water because then it gets like nice and cold pretty quick. And we're gonna do 3/4 cup of water, and you don't need the ice in there. So, and then just slowly mix it a little bit at a time here. So it looked like a hot mess beforehand, but as the water gets incorporated, we're going to see that beautiful crumble texture that we're looking for, and it gives it more moisture. Yes, ma'am, thank you. I really appreciate it. Perfect. Beep, 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 beep. Usually this is not so close to me. But I'm excited. I got emojis now. I got pie crust working here. We are off to a good start. We can sample it. It tastes great. All right, I'm just taking the cold water. That's 3/4. Actually, it's like a little less. There we go. That's 3/4 of water. It's an eggless crust, so it's perfect. It freezes super well. Just the day that you want to unfreeze it, just take it out the beginning of the day, like way before. And you can either put it in some like warm water. You know, you can do a lot with it. All right, perfect. Now we're just running our fork through. We don't want to like overwork the dough, but a nice like kind of fall apart texture here. Bring it up a little closer. Super good. So, perfect. All right, so with my crust out of the way, now comes the fun parts. All right, I'm just gonna let this go back into the refrigerator for a few minutes while I get everything ready. It's just gonna like give it time to sort of rest and recover. No, but it gives it just a little bit of time to chill and be able to work with. Because your hand is gonna melt butter. Like when you're kneading it, working it out, your residual heat from your hands always melts butter. So just kind of, you want it as cold as possible, so maybe just, you know, stick it in the freezer if you have room, which I do. And I'm just doing that for a couple minutes here, literally just while I reheat my my gnocchi, my seasonal gnocchi from last time. Just a reminder, it has potato gnocchi. It's super delicious. It has carrots, peas, a cream of chicken base. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my oven. Let's check to make sure it's not leaking. We'll do 325. In the meantime, I'm going to start getting my stuff ready. Here we go. Perfect. If you were doing like a more holiday pie, you can put a little bit of vanilla into that butter crust, but I would only recommend like a tiny bit because it'll go a long way in something like that. But that's not something I like to do, or like a cinnamon sugar kind of mix. If you're feeling super creative. For pot pie, I just have a small dish. It's super cute. I love it. I use it for like small little shepherd's pies. And I'm just taking some Pam and just going around the edges here. So just some non-sticking spray, whoever you like, off-brand, whoever. So I have all the sides covered, and that way, like, my pot pie just, it comes right out. You don't have to like sit there and work with it and try to really make a mess. All right. So I put this in for a little bit. I'm just gonna give it a stir and then in for another like minute. There we go. It still looks great. It smells super delicious. Alright. So let me clean off my station here a little bit. I am going to do a flour base over here after I dry it real quick with a paper towel. Perfect. Move the salt. You always want to make sure you're working with a really nice clean surface when you're doing flour. Flour freaking picks up everything, so just be wary of that. Alright, and we'll leave that in the microwave until we're ready for it, just so I don't have something else on the station. So perfect. I'm going to take my flour. I'm gonna put, I always do like about a quarter cup to start with, but not even like half of a quarter, like, you know, an eighth. You don't need a whole lot. We're not doing like a big pie here, so just kind of spread it out. And we can add more as necessary. So what we're doing, we're just spreading it out nice like. And then I'm gonna take out my guy from, right, got my hands coated, which is perfect. I should probably take off my scarf while I do this. My dough is nice and chilled. Okay. So, I'm just taking a little bit because this really is not going to take a lot. Then I'm going to find my baking rolling pan. Here we go. Just wondering where you were with like a little bit of something on your hand. Just sort of run your hand like with the butter along the edge here. Take your flour, dust it. Welcome Frankenhooker. Carbonara, not quite pot pie. It's super delicious. I really love it. It's a perfect fall kind of spoopy treat. All right, and we're gonna roll out the dough. Although carbonara does sound really good. I really freaking need to make that. So. All right, we're just rolling out our dough here. Whee! And like I said, a little bit goes a really long way, so you don't need a ton here. Ooh, now course, it wants to stick on me. I really need to invest in a dough board. And you know, I say this every single time, and I never do.
What do you never do?
I never invest in a dough board. I feel like they should exist, and I don't have one, and I need one.
We also have parchment paper.
That's right, because we have parchment paper too.
Yep.
Fine, be that way, gosh. Thank you. You have water all over your face.
That's coming out of my hair.
You have water all over your hair.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, good. Just wanted you to know.
And it is dripping.
It is very much drippy. Did he play with you in the shower?
He tried, and then water touched him, and he said no.
We have a new addition to the family. His name is Danric. Vidanric. Oh my god, I can't even talk today.
Derek!
Derek!
I need your nail clippers, because I just discovered, remember that thing that I wasn't sure if it was a cat scratch or a splinter?
Yeah, it's a splinter.
It is a splinter.
Nice. You're not supposed to get those.
I was playing with things that had thorns in them, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen.
Nice. Alrighty.
Ow.
Nice. Stop trying to hurt my husband, please, and thanks.
No.
Alright, so we got our perfect dough here. We're just going to stick it in. Whee! Just like this.
Who's gonna stick it in?
Me.
Gross.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like some hetero stuff. Did I get it, or did I just get part of it?
No.
I just got part of it.
Way to go, Gabo. You're supposed to get all of it.
It's hard.
You're hard.
Not right now.
Oh, okay. Not right now.
Gotta kind of take away layers of skin until I actually get to it.
Alright. And the perfect thing about this is we're just molding it until we get it all up on the sides here. We can add pieces as we need to.
You can add pieces as you need to.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. Did you just hear what I said?
No.
Exactly, because you weren't paying attention.
I
Because you
often
never
don't.
listen. Alright. So we're just taking little pieces and adding them where we need to. Stretching them out. Making yummies.
Should probably be using a smaller nail clipper now that I think about it.
Why don't you use tweezers?
Because we don't have tweezers. Oh, did I actually get it? Is it gone?
Nice.
Sweet.
Sounds like fake news to me.
Well, we'll find out in like, I don't know. We'll find out
That was
eventually.
anticlimactic.
I'm pretty sure it's gone. But I've got so many puncture wounds and scratches that it looks like I'm just shedding.
Nice. Alright. What I'm doing here is we want to let in air for, we are making little bubbles so that it doesn't pocket up with air, rather.
Yay.
Yay.
Boo.
Boo.
Boops.
No. Oops.
Oh. Well, sorry.
You should be.
Ma'am.
Sir?
Ma'am.
Sir?
Ma'am.
Sir?
Ma'am.
Alright, so we have a little bit of patchwork here. That's okay, because when it bakes, we're going to put our stuff in, and then we're going to put a top over that. It's going to be super pretty, and no skin.
Can I put my cuticles in there?
Now.
But it needs a part of me.
That's disgusting.
Only a little.
Only a lot. You're eating it if that's the case.
I mean, I always wanted to try human.
That's not even human, technically.
That's part human.
Yeah, not that really edible part.
Hey, we eat the skin off the chicken, so why not?
Okay.
Batter up some of my old skin.
You're disgusting and you're fired.
it.
By a lot. Welcome, Mikaira. Welcome, Mahel Marfrey. I love it. Norse references. Love Norse mythology. I love now I can't. Rick Riordan, he's God, Sass God.
Uncle Rick.
Sass Master.
I got my eye.
Nice. I'm not sure how you managed that.
Hair dripping water. It dripped directly into my eye somehow.
Nice. Ziti, fettuccine. Yes, all of those sound delicious and not at all what I'm making today, but.
What about martini?
Ooh, martinis. We don't have
we also
any
don't
mixture.
have any of the stuff to make a martini.
Yes, and I love.
We have cider. And we
more
have
cider.
More cider. Also, occasionally vodka.
Oh yeah, we do have vodka. And gin. And I'm running low on gin.
You act like you can't buy another one.
I know.
Which, like, it's been 5 years.
Shh, it has not. Probably actually.
I think it actually has been 5 years.
Look, it's okay. It's really good gin. You don't just rush a bottle of gin.
Hold on.
And especially don't waste it on unsophisticated, not gin lovers.
5 years, I think. Because I think we went in 2015.
Yes, and it's perfect, and I still love it.
Blah.
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 Why do you always leave time on the timer?
Why not? Yeah, take that.
Alright.
Because I just put it on there. I didn't push start.
No.
This time.
This time. I've gone to it several times before and there's like 3 seconds left and I'm like, why?
Because it's funny. And then you get annoyed and I love it.
So I'm going to press start and it's like, oh, it still has time left. Why does it have time left?
Because it has time in it.
Mm.
So yeah. On our way, I love it. This is my favorite pot pie.
Like freaking 3 seconds is gonna actually change it.
Yeah, it could. You don't know. See? Exactly.
I do know. And I
No,
know
you
enough
can
that 3
burn it.
seconds. No, it's not gonna burn in 3 seconds.
Depends on how long it's been in there. It's
No.
already burnt.
No. Because if it is already burned, 3 more seconds is gonna matter.
Exactly. It'll be 3 more seconds more burnt.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Disagree.
Too bad.
Hard pass.
You're a hard pass. Ooh.
Should be a hard ass instead.
You're a hard ass.
No, I'm really not.
You're really not.
I'm like extremely laid back.
You are really extremely laid back. So here we have our
Mixture.
mixture for our pot pie. It has carrots, gnocchi, which Devontae was like, oh, that's what make great pot pie. And I'm like, oh, now I have to make pot pie. Thanks, Devontae.
Because
Thanks,
that's what it
Dave.
tasted like. Also, I have no idea if your audio is actually working. That answers that question.
Oh, is it too loud? I can
No,
turn down the music.
they can hear me because I'm right behind the mic.
I can hear you because you're right in front of my face.
You're in front of face.
You're all face. Did you see how cute my emotes? Ah, they're so cute.
Your emotes?
I'll show you. Yes.
Your emote.
My single emote.
Apparently, I have to make more of them.
Make more and badges and all the stuff. And all the thiggins. I'm so excited. It looks so cute, guys.
Ah.
Ah.
Wah.
Yes, Devontae did good.
Did
Did
he?
the thing.
Did he?
So look how cute these are.
E. F.
So cute.
G.
Look. I'm so excited.
Is it exciting?
It is exciting.
Is it
It's super exciting.
truly?
Mhm.
Completely.
Look, I have all kinds of stuff.
I'm just a disembodied voice on your stream because nobody can see me.
But do they really see you? Maybe they just feel your spirit here.
They should. I have a very overwhelming presence. Actually, I have a very unassuming presence, and I often sneak up on people because of it. Given your mother a heart attack almost several times, because apparently I snuck up on her. Wasn't trying to. It usually happened early in the mornings.
Honestly, because you don't expect other people around early in the morning.
No. She literally just did not hear me, and I was like walking right behind her.
Like a creeper. Jeez.
I mean, I had to get to the kitchen.
Did you have to get to the kitchen?
Yes, because I had to go.
Did you have to go?
I mean, unless I went out the front door, which would have been awkward because apparently you strange people don't use front doors.
It was an awkward position in the house.
Y'all could have fixed it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay, you see how much like land is in between the front of the house and the road? Couldn't have just like decided to clear a path at one point and be like, maybe I should put an actual driveway at this part?
Because that's expensive.
I don't want to hear it.
Plus, then people will want to come.
Expensive my ass. Built a whole ass garage.
Because the other one toppled over.
Uh-huh.
And Mommy and Daddy had to borrow from their 401k for that. All right, this needs just a couple more minutes. We're just trying to make sure that it's cooked, and then
Is it baked?
putting it back up against the sides.
Is it baked?
Yeah.
I'm baked.
We could do like a blind bake. I just don't. Good way to describe it. I just don't.
Apparently I bit my upper lip in the corner.
Nice.
I think it happened like a day ago.
A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride.
Did that distract you from your momentum?
You're talking to me.
Oh.
I like when you talk to me.
Should I stop that?
Why would you stop talking to me?
Because I'm a mean person.
You and me are like not even in the same sentence.
I could be. I actually have the capacity to be mean, and I choose not to.
Everybody has the capacity to be mean.
Oh, but I could like stab people
I
in the
could
heart.
too. It's because I'm so cute. They don't expect it, and then it's like, you're a fucking bitch.
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 With an E.
With an E. Bitch. Wanna go? Bitch.
Oh, where did that come from?
What did you do?
I have scratches.
Probably meow meow.
I don't think so. This is on my leg.
Probably meow meow.
No, I think this is when I was out in the yard.
Ah, that would explain it.
There are thorny things.
You're a thorny thing.
Most of them are gone now, though.
You're a thorny thing.
Thornberry.
Not that.
I also got berry juice on me.
Berry juice. That's
Berry
not
juice.
very good.
It's not because it's toxic. Well, actually, less toxic than the rest of the plant, but still toxic. Apparently, people
Toxic
eat them.
AF. Why? Do they hate themselves?
Allison, Americans.
Yes.
What? The same kinds of people that will go to a restaurant and sign a waiver saying that the restaurant's not liable if you have a heart attack from eating their greasy ass food. This is a real place in this country.
Oh, I know.
The Heart Attack Cafe.
Yep, I know.
Legit have to sign a waiver because they know
This shit is gross.
it can clog your arteries almost instantly.
Jesus.
Oh, not almost instantly, but like people have legit gone to like shock and stuff sometimes. And they're like, this is what happens when you eat deep fried butter and shit.
I'm Paladina. We're gonna make deep fried mayonnaise balls.
Yeah, pretty much stuff like that.
We're gonna start with a pound of butter, y'all.
In that case, probably 4 pounds. That restaurant is literally the definition of I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Well, if I have cancer, that's where I'm going.
I mean,
If I'm terminal,
I wouldn't
book me a
blame
ticket.
you. I would not blame you. Where are they at? I think they're in like one of the Carolinas, maybe.
They would be.
I think it is. I can't remember if that's the case.
It would be.
Jesus.
So we're just waiting for for our cute little crust to cook, and then we're gonna add the super yummy, delicious stuffs, and then we're gonna put another little crusty crust on top, and then we're gonna eat it.
It's further west. It was originally in Arizona, and apparently they moved to Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas!
It is now called the Heart Attack Grill, not the Heart Attack Cafe. But Jesus Christ, why?
Let me see their food. I couldn't even eat all that in one sitting.
That is some Scooby-Doo level shit. That was a sandwich that you would find on Scooby-Doo.
I love how it's like a doctor who had that. I think it was for like Halloween one year, cause.
Nah. Like that's.
Oh, I guess that's their theme because. Jesus.
Exactly.
I need it to go.
We don't have to go back spending enough. Assemble it home. I feel like that's what you have to do if you did get something like that to go. It's like, we're gonna give you the individual parts and you put it together at home.
Right.
There's no way in hell you could fit all of that in like one container. I'm gonna drink some apple juice. I mean apple
I want
sauce.
apple juice.
We don't have any more apple juice.
Way to tease me.
Sorry. I will
Please
put an
don't.
order in for food.
Soon, yes. I need stuff too.
Tomorrow.
Let's see what's on their menu.
That's not.
They have chili that you can add to those, onion, tomato, cheese, the burger, octuple bypass burger, septuple bypass burger. Actually, sadly, that's not bad prices. That's like almost what I paid for my own burger last night. Look.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That's fucking sad. That
Yeah,
is hella fucking sad.
You're here for a good time, not a long time.
Oh my god, look, they even have like red wine in like in IV bags.
That's great.
That's awesome.
If we go to Las Vegas, we need to.
Yes.
Maybe they actually got rid of the. No, they probably
White
still have
wine.
the wafer.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
They probably still have the wafer. I don't see that going away.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you have a sectuple burger. Or quintuple.
Frozen cocktails.
That's probably up my alley.
T-shirts.
Not up my alley.
I know.
Though I am wearing my own brand right now.
Nice.
That's been discontinued. You remember Save
Oh,
This Club?
plus 8.25% tax for our wasteful government sector or something.
What?
No, that's seriously, that's so hilarious. Look, they actually made it an 8.25. Oh my god.
Damn.
That's not water.
I told you what it was.
I know. Here, will you give me some water?
No.
What?
You take your vodka and you like it.
A what?
You take your vodka and you like it. It's just like water. Clear.
That's true. I would take one. I would take a whole one.
I knew many classmates of mine that would take vodka and water bottles.
Classy.
Hampton in college was the epitome of class
Oh yeah.
and sophistication.
Oh, so much.
That's all they didn't have to clean up after the library.
God, I don't even.
You don't want to know.
No, and definitely not.
You don't want to know.
Thank you. Now I have images. Thanks.
Of what?
Of whatever you're thinking of.
You can't even have images of things I'm thinking of because I didn't even mention what the things were.
It's like condoms and other shit.
No,
laying
in the
around.
library?
Hey,
No.
you! I don't know what you guys do.
No,
Okay.
no.
Then don't leave that because I know you said you had to clean up a lot of their porn stuff computers.
Yeah, that was their computers though, which they will often do in the library too because they had. Again,
Okay. See, look, see exactly what I was imagining. But there's no condoms, but yeah.
Yeah.
But they're juices. Ugh.
No, I never had to touch that.
Oh, now I'm gonna be
was-
sick. Oh wait, no, my gag reflex. Holy shit. Oh, no.
No, it's more like their freaking tobacco spit shit.
Okay. Let's go back away from gross and look how cute this is.
Sorry, too busy looking at your face.
What?
I said, look at how cute this is.
You can't just say that. I'm not cute, and that's not very nasty because I'm not cute and it's false advertising.
How's false advertising?
Because I'm not cute.
Because you are. Eep.
Hmm?
Eep.
Are you making fun of me?
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh.
Look, isn't this cool looking?
It's about cool looking.
No, I hid
do
my
you-
mitts from myself.
I
Look,
was
come
about to
here.
say, what?
It fits perfectly,
Yeah, I see that from here. Because I am tall-ish.
but they cannot see. So, this is my pot pie,
Whoa.
and now we're gonna add the crust.
You also have 2 cameras.
I know I do, isn't that cool? So it fits perfectly in there. It smells so good. And now it's time to put on the last upper crust.
Put on the Ritz.
Put on the Ritz.
Putin on the Ritz.
Putin on the Ritz. Alright, we're going to take a big old scoop. And this is going to be our top of our pie crust. What? What?
Well, I gotta sip my apple juice first. I mean, my applesauce.
What?
Have mercy. Louisiana priest 37 is arrested for recording himself having a threesome with 2 dominatrices on church altar.
Well,
Also,
we already knew
apparently
they
with-
were hypocrites, so I mean,
also apparently with that story, he was in full view of the public because of how big the windows were,
damn!
and they didn't have like blinds or curtains or anything like that. So that's originally how
He was caught?
yeah, it was just added bonus that it was also being recorded.
Oh, damn!
So it was like, wow, you just all right,
Well,
that confident.
well. Yay! Here we go. Oh, look how perfect this is. Whee! And into the dough we go.
Somebody was like, you know, if more priests got with dominatrices instead of children, the Catholic Church would have fewer problems.
Oh, damn. I knew that was going to be a joke, too. I'm like, at least it's better than children. Oh,
Oh no.
oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. They had a holy experience, though.
Very holy.
I'm sure that was his reasoning, too. Yeah, I was giving them a holy experience.
Yeah, and recording it.
What? Oh, was he recording it?
It was being recorded, yes.
I thought he meant like a bystander was recording it.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
Mm-mm. They were recording it.
Jeez. Well, yeah.
There's another thing too. Not to poke fun at the Catholic Church or anything like that, but there is a serious problem
Very.
with that kind of thing going on.
I think the current pope, though, is probably trying to.
The current pope actually was trying
Like
to
the
remove
first
the
time.
measures. Yeah, he was actively trying to remove the measures that were allowing some of these priests to be moved around instead of,
convicted.
losing their positions.
Like the felons that they are.
Yeah. Because essentially what they had was a priest relocation program if it was ever the case that one of them was convicted for stuff like that. So
Yeah,
they would
that's
take them out of
horrible.
that church and then put them in another church. Kind of like how our police works here. If they're
Yeah.
ever convicted of wrongdoing, they don't necessarily lose their job, they just get transferred to another precinct and maybe another state. Like
Yeah.
the guy who murdered Emmett Till. Got moved to Florida. I don't have a lot of opinions or feelings about this kind of thing.
Nope, not at all.
I am very soft spoken and don't
Rock the boat.
rant or vent or anything like that.
So then we can make a pretty shape in here. And look how cute that looks. Whee! Whee! But you do want to poke a couple holes in it it so that then the same principle with the actual like crust, so it doesn't go
You don't want
and
to
make big
explode.
old air pockets. Exactly.
You want steam vents
Steam vents.
so it can breathe.
Breathe.
Breathe. A breather. I like to sing it. And a breather and sing it.
So, ooh, I think this would go great with like a little butter crust or a little egg wash.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do on top of pot pies.
More
supposed
hot pies.
Do an egg wash to make it a crispy golden top crust.
Okay, let's do that. Do I have an egg? Yes, I do.
You have several eggs.
I have an
The
egg.
one on the bottom is, I believe, the one that's mostly empty.
No, this one's supposed to be empty.
Oh, did I switch it? I switched it.
You didn't. I didn't. I always put the one that's like
Nope,
the most
because that was the last one to use the eggs.
Oh,
Because I made 2
picture.
eggs for myself.
How dare you, Devontae? How dare you feed yourself?
I know the audacity of it.
How dare you? What do you think you are? Some sort of person who needs to eat to live?
I wish I wasn't.
That would be
Food is
awful.
expensive.
But it tastes so good.
It does. I wish I had the choice to eat or not to eat. I wish it wasn't
Um,
exactly mandatory.
Yeah.
That's like how like the crystal gems work in Steven Universe. They can eat.
They just don't have to.
They don't have to.
Alright, so what we're going to do, we're just making kind of like what you do for like scrambled eggs here.
Except water instead of milk in things.
You don't need water, you just have to do the eggy.
Yeah.
It's the egg wash part of that.
What you gonna do? Gonna brush it? Gonna brush
Although, I'm going to get one of the silicone brushes because look, this keeps like shedding.
it? It's just getting a little old. That's
No,
all.
it's like I've only used it a couple times.
It's just getting a little old. It's probably shoddily made. Where'd you get it from?
My mom gave it to me for Christmas.
Well, depending on where she got it from, it could have been shoddily made.
Yes, I'm going to get silicone ones. So if you have silicone ones, use that.
Maybe it's
if
a
not,
painting
just...
brush.
No, because they sold it in the cookware aisle. Like, it actually said, like, for it.
It could have gotten lost.
That's true. So what we're doing, we're going to just take the egg wash and mix it all around. Here we go. Whee, look how pretty this is. It's already adding a beautiful glaze to it.
You're not glazing it. You're washing it.
A beautiful wash to it that adds a pretty glaze-like texture. Whee.
If you do it right, or if you do it the way it's supposed to be, which I believe you are,
I am, because I've done it before.
it's going to end up with a very shiny shimmer.
Gorgeous, yes. Shimmer. If this was like a savory sweet pie, we could add sugar on top. If it was like something that needed more salt, we could add more salt on top. But this is actually a perfect recipe. We don't really need to add much to it.
More hot?
More pie.
More hot pies?
More hot pie.
More pot pies.
Eat them slow and feel the crust up in a roll. Eat them slow cause everyone's up. And then reopen up your vents if you need to.
Ah, my vents. Ah, vents.
You can make a really pretty pattern with your vents.
Also, you didn't refill your flour.
I know. I'm gonna do that after this. You missed it. You were in the shower when I said that.
I was in the shower.
I just used up like the last little bit.
Yes.
Yay! It looks so pretty.
Huzzah.
I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like up close and personal. And then into the oven to bake. Beep, beep, beep.
I had an unknown caller from unknown caller.
Nice.
Oh, that was 2 hours ago. Oh, that unknown caller was my mother.
Look how pretty that is, guys. It's gonna be gorgeous. I love it. Eee.
I love it. Ba, ba, ba,
I knew you were gonna do that. No. Beata Maria. While that's cooking, I'm gonna find my clingy wrap. There we go. And I'm going to put the rest of the dough in here to freeze. Like I said, it makes some...
Do, re, mi.
Yes. Do, re, mi. So like I said, it freezes really well. You can use it for anything. I will probably make another pie with this. See, I love all the leftovers. Leftover gnocchi makes pot pie. Leftover pie crust makes another stuff. That's the cool thing about baking. You can always have leftovers and always do something else with it. That's like the last time I made like pumpkin pastries. I had a lot of like pumpkin mixture left over, and then I just made pumpkin cookies with it the next day with my own recipe. And you can always watch my YouTube video, my YouTube channel, to see past episodes.
Wee. Just sitting here thinking about how there's an entire skeleton inside of me who's wearing my skin like a pair of footy pajamas.
Footy pajamas. I love footy pajamas. Although I would probably like wind up twisting myself in footy pajamas.
Your meat suit is twisted.
You know, I often think about like myself without my meat suit, with like just the skeleton.
You often think about this?
Just like when I'm laying down or like in a weird position, I'm like, I wonder how that would look.
Hold on.
Don't you hold on me.
Hold on.
No.
You often think about your skeleton.
Often, frequently. No, only once.
No, you often.
Like I said, often, frequently, only once.
You often think about your skeleton.
So what we're gonna do here, guys, is
No. You're running away from this very like poignant
Don't
question.
be so mean.
No, the audience needs to know. No, the audience needs to know because.
It's just like if I'm in like a weird.
No. How often are we talking about?
Not very often.
No, you said I often think about my skeleton when you're doing stuff.
Not when I'm doing stuff, when I'm just like in bed and like then my feet like are stretched out like that, and then you know.
Yeah, but how often are you thinking about your actual skeleton?
We don't need to know this, okay?
I need to know.
I don't care what you need to know. It's on a need to know basis, and you don't.
The audience needs to know, and I'm a member of the audience.
Nobody said that they want to know, so.
I said it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I'm saying it
You're
right
not
here.
a member of the audience.
I am
You're
a member of the
participant.
audience. I am sitting here watching you work.
Nobody else wants to know.
I know.
Sorry about
I want
ya.
to know.
They'll have to use channel points if they want to know.
I need to know about this because that's a little concerning.
How's it concerning?
That you're consistently or often thinking about your skeleton?
So? Yeah, because like you think about it like in an anthropological sense.
Do you?
Yeah, because like especially when I get like a broken bone and how like it would shape back up, and if like
I
my
think.
feeties are in like a specific position.
See, this is what happens when you take a profound interest in corpses.
Oh no, not the corpse, the skeleton. I don't want the meaty, fleshy shit.
Anthropology majors.
Minor in anthropology.
Okay, well, apparently you minored enough to consistently think about your own skeleton.
Tomato, tomato. Look, you don't understand.
I don't. That's why I'm asking questions. This is why we ask questions, to understand.
Yeah, well, you're judging. by that tone.
Not judging.
Yes, no, you said enough to be concerning, so you're concerned, which
Yeah, it's not
implies.
judgment. It is legitimate inquiry about a state of things that, you know, it needs answers.
No, it doesn't need answers.
It does.
What?
If I was sitting around like, you know, I often think about the muscles wrapped around my bones.
Yeah, that's
just
cool.
thinking about them. Just the muscles, you know. them
You
flexing.
often think about your muscles.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I really don't.
Oh, look how buff I am, Allison. Woo,
No,
have you noticed how buff I am, Allison?
Because I'm not.
I'm so buff.
I am not.
I'm so buff. Yes, he does, guys. Don't let him fool you.
He does not.
Yes, he does.
He really does not.
No, you just don't like the tables turned on you.
No, I don't think about my muscles like that.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I really don't.
Yes, you do.
The only thing I think about my muscles recently is if they're degrading, because I haven't actually been back to work in a while. And it has been, I don't know, 6
weights.
months?
Do some weights, bro.
Apparently I need some weights. Need to start doing push-ups again, except I might, you know, strain a muscle or something again and make myself think I have a hernia.
Nice. For a pregnant one.
Or pregnant.
Oh, Devontae.
Ah, me.
He thought he had a hernia that only, like, pregnant women get.
Or obese men.
Or obese men. He is neither. I don't know, you
Hey, I
might.
cleared 1,000 followers on
Yay.
Instagram.
Good for you, baby.
It only took
A
a
lot.
month, actually.
That's pretty good.
I think. I can dig it. Wait, what? Racism is so systemic it trickles down to what we eat. Like, that's fucking wild. Somebody replied, when I found out black people eat meat well done because during Jim Crow they changed expiration dates on meat. That makes sense.
That does
actually.
make sense.
Now I know. There might
Now
actually
you know.
there might actually be a historical link to the way things are done.
That could
Even some of the most innocuous things that you wouldn't think would have a historical basis tied to it, like eating well done meat. Which, you know what? My grandmother probably lived through the Jim Crow era, and she
That's-
probably passed that down to my mom.
More than likely.
Huh. Fun things,
Uber fun.
right? Systemic racism is fun.
Yeah. But that shit doesn't exist in Ontario.
It doesn't.
Didn't you know? Stop
Uh,
being racist to spread your racism.
Yeah, so I'm being racist by talking about racism.
Yeah, because that doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't. Racism ended when Martin Luther King died.
Yeah.
He
Oh
di-
my
He,
God.
died, he sacrificed himself like Jesus to absolve us of racism. I feel like that's actually how some people might think.
Oh god, I know. Oh god. So I saw like these people's like these white ass fucking pricks on my. Sorry if you're white. I'm not saying you guys. I'm just saying if you're racist, like yeah, no.
If you are in fact racist, you probably this is not the space for you.
Yeah. Please exit stage. I don't give a shit. To hell.
It's just my opinion, though, bro. I mean, I just.
Anyway, back on topic. Back on topic. Somebody was like, thought they were really clever and posted today about, was like, oh, shit, I gotta find it. It's so god awful. Like, I actually have to find this.
You're going looking for it.
Yes, because I know exactly who posted it.
Was it your
Because I'm
brother?
like, He posted another thing. I'm to focus on this one because I almost unfriended the person instantly. Because I was just like, are you fucking idiot? You're just so incredibly white. It was just white. So, like, privileged. It was just so, it just reeked of privilege. It's like you have no black friends. And the black friends you do have don't want to talk to you about this because you're that white. I'm like going through her feed and she has just so much white shit. Alright, sorry guys, I just gotta find it. She may have taken it down because it was really fucking awful. Nope, she didn't.
Oh, well, they're proud of it.
If Trump is a hate-mongering evil man like the media consistently tells us, then why aren't his followers the one killing cops, destroying property, looting stores, assaulting innocent bystanders, ... Okay, his followers are white privileged AF and aren't fucking targeted by the police and are literally white supremacists. I'm not fucking like, how do you not watch? Like, how is this not a thing? Like, are you just ignoring the fact?
Yes, I honestly...
Did you not see his fucking debate where he was like, oh guys, no, we really like white supremacists. We're gonna, just stand away though, okay? Because we're not getting rid of you guys. We're just, just tiny bit, just come at my aid when I call you. Just vote for me, bitches. So, yeah, no. And I just don't understand, like, how white these people are. And then even, like, somebody on her feed was like, and I thought, and it started with because, and I was like, oh, maybe they're going to be like what I'm going to say.
Nope.
No, because we have to get up and go to work to support the freeloading looters and rioters. Okay, that is not how that works. There's a lot wrong with that.
A lot of his supporters literally all had the same talking points, and it's like hearing a bunch of parrots squawk.
Squawk, squawk,
like
squawk.
one of them in a position of authority says something, and they all start saying the same
squawk,
thing.
Squawk, squawk, squawk. Gosh, it's the white. It's so white.
But
and I want to say something, but it's not going to get through their fucking thick skulls. It's like, how do you even come close to saying something like that? Like, you got your information wrong, princess.
You start by asking questions. But you have to ask it in such a way that it forces them to think, because a lot of them are, again, used to parroting stuff and not actually thinking about what they're
Yes,
saying.
because they don't fucking think for themselves. Like, okay, so my family labeled me as liberal, which I'm not. I'm an independent. I vote on the issues that are important to me. So they labeled me a liberal and said I went to a liberal college. I studied history and minored in anthropology. I did a lot of political science classes, and I learned the history of our country throughout its inception, who the laws were made for, which were white men, who benefited from the laws, white property owners.
But it's better now.
And no, it's really not.
But it's better now.
But it got better. No, it didn't. So it was like, I'm voted liberal because I had to do 20-page research papers. In fact, I had like 5 due in 1 week. I literally had to study, find reputable sources, find out where reputable sources are. And these people are like Wikipedia says this, or
I studied socialism.
The Onion says this.
I studied socialism, so I know what socialism
is. Oh, God. Oh, you did not study socialism. You. God, that was my aunt's thing. Oh, I studied socialism. No.
That and George Soros is paying protesters. Antifa all has debit cards, that they're going out and cashing and flying around the country with.
Like, what in the white hell?
Conspiracy theories are
Ridiculous.
they are, and a lot of people fall
And
prey to
literally,
them.
Fox News has to say that this is not an actual source, and people, including my family, are treating it like it's a actual facts. It's like, it's not factual. This is fucking made up shit so that they can. And then they have to take CBD gummies because they can't handle the fucking truth, which is that they're being fucking manipulated because they're dumb shit for brains.
No, I wouldn't say they're dumb shit for brains. It's just you can't expect people.
I'm not saying that either. I love my family. I just really love.
You can't expect people to form informed opinions when their whole lives they've been taught or brought up without being able to do that. Like what your uncle said to me about one of your cousins. His
Which
children are not Mark.
Gotcha.
His children were not allowed to have opinions.
Oh, did he really say that?
Yes. He's like, in my house, you were not allowed to have an opinion. It's like you're not old enough to have an opinion. You don't have any authority. You don't pay bills. You don't have an opinion.
Yeah.
And he imparted that onto his son, who is going to use the same method of parenting with his children. So that's how Ben and Colton are going to be brought up, because their dad is very much, he agrees with that. He doesn't see a problem with it. And I say this, like, you kind of got the same treatment in your household.
True. But I fought back.
Yeah, you fought back, yes. But there's a lot of people out there that
My other siblings.
Yeah, there are a lot of people out there and families where
I was blessed because by the time they got to me, I'm the fourth child. They really thought they were pretty much done, like the others, But I guess because I read a lot and I had friends that were, in the LGBTQ plus community, and I was lucky because I had, and it was around the environment to question, like, hey.
Perspective is important.
I actually had friends of diversity. And it's like, why would they not be considered? Like, why is that a problem? And my dad himself, and I told him about a research project about Social Security. And, that I had that topic in my 10th grade history class, and I had to do a report on it. So he was telling me about it, and he was like, your generation's not going to be able to retire. Why the fuck would you want me to support that ideal just based on that, which the status quo as it is with Trump's administration is for old people, old white people? If my generation's not going to retire, why would I vote in somebody who's going to keep that?
Things as they are.
Like, why the fuck would I do that? Like, why would I buy my own hands for my niece and nephews, for my own children, for me, for my husband, for my family? Like,
it is the case.
I vote on issues that are important to me. His issues, he wants to be able to, he wants Social Security. So obviously he's going to vote for the standard.
When they actually brought this point up very, very, very nicely, actually, in the Enola Holmes movie.
Yeah.
There was that scene with the black lady.
Oh, yeah.
The martial arts lady.
Yeah.
Who, when she was talking to Sherlock, because she was giving him a hard time because he wasn't actually engaged in politics, because he said it wasn't interesting to him.
But that's because he doesn't.
She was like, yeah, of course you're not going to be interested in something that you benefit from, and you have no interest in changing because you currently benefit from it. And that is literally the case for a good chunk of conservatives. Why the hell would they change something if they're currently benefiting from it?
Exactly.
So of course you're going to resist change. Of course you're going to resist like any kind of movement that's going to allow other people to get up on your level. It's like it's a lot easier to understand why a lot of people are the way they are if you understand that, and if you understand, what I was talking about before, where, people growing up in households where they're not able to form their own opinions. They are fed opinions, and they have to allow it. That, and just being in isolated cultural bubbles. If you're not experiencing or hearing the stories of people from
Minorities.
other cultures, minorities,
People that don't benefit from the systems
people
that
that
are
don't,
in place.
you're not going to know or
Understand.
realize or even understand what's actually wrong with it because you're not seeing those things.
And now I kind of want to make a Facebook post just about this.
I mean, you can.
I will.
But when you understand things as they are through that lens, it makes hella sense that there's so many people that are like this.
Exactly. And it's just not an excuse though, because it's the case that with social media, then it's out there. With the internet, you have access to this.
No.
But you have to want to find it and want to open your eyes.
No, because social media has made it worse.
Wow.
Because they've made it easier
To spread misinformation.
Right, and that's the issue. It's like, even though we have all this access to the literal collection of human knowledge up to this point online, it's the case that people either don't know how to find it, don't know how to evaluate what they're actually reading, or take everything that they see at face value. So then you have people falling for conspiracy theories, people falling for literally just fake stuff all the time. They don't look into it, they don't decide check it, and in some cases, like, oh, well, this came from this source. I don't think that's a reputable source, even though
It's a reputable source.
Even though it's I literally had somebody tell me that a source that I was citing wasn't reputable because the college or the higher education system is dominated by liberals. So anything that's academic or scholarly is suspect. And I'm just sitting there like, the entire body of science is liberal? Is what you're arguing? He's like, yeah, because it comes from colleges, and colleges are liberal dominant. I'm just like...
They're educated, dumbass. Get educated.
But that also doesn't mean a whole lot sometimes.
Yeah, no.
Because you have literally educated dumbasses out there.
Hey, will you fix this? It turned black on like half. Alright, let's check on our pie.
So it's like, the hell?
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, there's nothing seemingly wrong with it. It backed out and everything. It's still doing the thing.
Just a few more minutes, it looks like.
Maybe restarting your phone will help.
I had to restart it once today.
Let's get into that 3-year mark. That plan of obsolescence. Yeah, like, what was I saying? Crap. I lost my thought.
Words. You were saying words.
I was saying words.
Cute words.
Something...
Misinformation.
Yeah,
Structured settlements. And you need cash now.
Oh yeah, I was talking about people labeling a source. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Because...
Information. Liberals. Liberal colleges.
The last person that blocked me, actually, the discussion I had with him was a trip, because we were on the subject of whether or not Trump has been attacking the LGBT community and has been trying to roll back a lot of the protections that they had, and he was like, No, but because he's done a lot for the LGBT community.
What has he done?
And I
Name
was like,
one goddamn fucking thing he has done.
and I was like,
and state your source, please,
I was like,
and thank you.
I was like, the mere fact that his VP pick,
is it a
he
little
chose
prick?
the VP pick he chose single-handedly had an AIDS epidemic surge in his home state because he thought it was going to get rid of all the gay people and he wanted to just let it go. They're still to this day dealing with shit with AIDS in the state of Indiana because of shit he did. To this day. That was in the 80s this happened. That, like, and they're still having issues from that.
Yeah, he's a fucking prick.
Also, the same man who thinks that conversion clinics for gay people are completely fine. You know, the whole idea that you can, shock the straight back into gay people. Like, the fact that he is this man's chosen VP, like, you made the choice. You're like, oh, out of all these potential people I could run alongside, the person I want in my second command is this man that has these traits and these qualities, and you don't think that he has a problem.
And
with
then,
LGBT
not
community.
only that, he filled his entire fucking cabinet, everybody that he could put, including his Supreme Court pick, with fucking the shit for brains, white, status quo, horrible human beings, people that he owed favors to, people that paid him a shit ton of money, no actual basis of qualifications.
Fucking Betsy DeVos.
Ugh.
Oh, she's a train wreck.
They're all fucking train wrecks.
Some more so than others.
Yeah, some more so than others. However, a lot of them are fucking train wrecks.
Like the leader of education in this country
doesn't even believe in public education.
Doesn't believe in public education. Never been in a public school. Never was a teacher. Like.
It's like how. How are you able to tell us what we need?
And straight up said that, because her family had donated so much to the party that's
how she got her role. She
admitted it. She did admit it. She was like, well, of course I would expect something if we were given if we gave all this money. It's like, so you literally bought your seat.
See, for me, I think that should be illegal. I think for your cabinet, it needs to be somebody qualified and picked by the American people.
That's not a thing.
I mean, it's not. It's never going to be a thing, and that's stupid. So it is literally made for the rich by the rich. They're the only people that benefit, and then they trick other people into going along with their stupid, shitty faces.
And then on the opposite side of things, because we've been ragging a lot on Republicans and the fact that they're
conservatives. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the liberals can be like that too. Like, that's why I say I'm an independent. Like,
there are quite a few liberals that they completely just
miss the mark. God damn.
Like they're
brain-wise, life-wise.
Like when you're so gung ho about the wrong things.
Yeah.
But you think you're also righteous at the same time.
Yeah. Bad combo.
There are quite a few, especially white liberals, that this happens to.
Oh yeah.
And these are the ones that the media, conservative media, likes to focus on because they seem dumb as hell. Because they are, like they just legit are, and it's like, this is what the left is like, and it's like, yep, use these loudest, dumbest people. Yeah, that's going to completely color the entirety of left-leaning ideology. Cool.
Yeah, and then it's why, I don't like when I say I'm an independent, I vote for who has some fucking common sense here. And that's harder than you would imagine in American politics, because it's whoever screams the loudest and says the stupidest shit.
But also has the most money.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about money. So again, it's not for people.
So which rich person isn't going to screw me over the most?
Yeah,
or screw over the people I care about the most.
Which is sad.
It is
Because
sad.
that's literally how you have to think for American politics. It's a fucking joke. I'd rather go back to a monarchy or something, like a constitutional monarchy or something where, there's somebody decent with. But then again, who would we make?
I mean, when we start getting away from, like, I truly believe this, like, this moment was probably the single moment, or one of the biggest moments that signaled a severe decline in our political structure.
The two-party system itself is...
When Citizens United got passed, back in, what was that, 2008? 2009?
Tell them what that is.
So Citizens United was pretty much, it was a court case. I can't remember all the details of the court case. But the result of that court case was that corporations could essentially function as individuals when it came to monetary donations to campaigns and that kind of thing. So what happened was, because of that...
Corporations own us, is what happened.
Corporations could buy politicians easier.
Right. Look how pretty that looks, guys.
So,
this is my pot pie.
So yeah.
More hot pies. More hot.
And the year that Citizens United got passed was the last year the federal minimum wage went up.
Big surprise.
Big surprise, right? Because when all those corporate interests were at play, all those corporate interests were like, oh, we can't have a minimum wage increase, even though it had been steadily going up to that point. It had like 1 or 2 lulls of like 2 or 3 years. This has probably been the single longest time the federal minimum wage hasn't gone up in the history that minimum wage has been a thing. So it's been, what, 10 years?
Yeah, it's been a while.
10, 11 years?
So anyway,
Yeah.
Cost of living went up. We're all fucked. Pie.
Pie. A, B, C, D, F, G.
Yeah.
My A, B, C's. They're easy as 1, 2, 3. Bop, 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 bop.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa. Fuck.
No thanks. I had a little bit of the crust. Absolutely insane delicious. Flaky. Just take your knife and run it along the edge. Get it off the edge. Get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof. Oh, this turned out so perfect. Oh my god, this is perfect. Alright guys, this is insane. Oh my gosh, perfect. Get my camera ready out here. Sorry, I'm just getting a piece pulled out here. Yep. Sorry, it wants to like come apart on me, y'all. Here we go. That's a good fluffy pot pie would.
You're a pot pie.
Am I a pot pie? The Sailor Man? Boop, boop. Ah! I burnt myself.
You okay?
Yeah. Hey, just don't touch the rim. It's hottie.
Don't cross the streams either.
Okay. Yay, this looks so good. So this is my pot pie. Ooh, let me show you this side. The perfect crust. Here you go, babe. Enjoy.
I don't know how to enjoy. My
Um,
life is full of sadness and small bits of enjoyment.
that sounds sad.
It is. But such is life. You live for those small moments.
Ooh, let me show you what it looks like still in the thing so you can see it. This is so perfect.
It's steaming at me.
Here we go.
Allison, it's steaming at me.
See, look how gorgeous that is.
It's steaming at me. Make it stop.
No.
Oh. What am I supposed to do then?
Eat it.
But it's hot.
Blow on it.
What am I, gay?
Yes.
Oh. I always had suspicions.
Now you know.
Now you know.
Alright, let's try it.
You're queer.
Mmm. The pastry is so flaky.
As it should be.
Let's try a bit of the filling.
Can you feel it? I've got a feeling. Tonight's gonna be a pot pie. That tonight's gonna be a pot
You're not gonna like
pie.
it. I'll just eat yours for you.
Don't you touch my pot pie.
But
Don't.
you're not gonna like it.
Don't you. Don't you. Yeah. Look at that. No, don't make
But you wanna like it. It tastes so good.
Don't you tell me what I want when I really want. I'm gonna let it cool off because I don't like to sear.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
No. I will cut you.
It's actually not that hot. Just blow on it, bro. Just eat around the edge first.
No. What am I, an edgelord?
This is the first time I've ever made a pot pie, and I will do it again.
Sure.
For real, this is my first time.
Sure.
I used to hate pot pies, but that's because store-bought. Sucks.
A lot of store-bought pot pies are actually kind of terrible.
Awful. Yeah, they taste like cardboard.
I ate them because they were calories and fast. Survival mode, initiate! What? It takes 5 minutes
Guys,
to
I'm telling you, this is insane. I would totally make this again.
But
Wow.
where's the meat?
Well, we were making gnocchi,
I
and
know.
it didn't have meat.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
But my cream of turkey in this. Help look in here, y'all. There's always cream of turkey.
Yeah, this is pretty much like a pot pie.
It's a pot pie.
Yeah, pretty much like a pot pie. Without the chicken.
Not all pot pies have to be chicken. This is a vegetarian pot pie.
That takes all the fun out of it. No, I'm kidding.
Well, the five. If you don't want it, I'll eat it. This is so good, for real, guys.
No, it's Pharrell.
Delicious.
Do you see what I did there?
No.
Pharrell? Farrell?
Mm-hmm. Mm. so good. It honestly just melts in your mouth. All the flavors are on point.
I agree. It is delicious.
Thank you. Ooh, hot.
You're hot. Sorry guys, I'm in like literal heaven right now. As opposed to figurative heaven?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
It looks so good. I love this butter pastry. It's so flaky. It's so perfect. And yet it holds structurally. It's everything you want in a pie crust.
Anyway, want it.
You can taste the butter in it. It's beautiful.
Is it beautiful? Brings a tear to your eye.
Sure.
You look cold.
I am a little chilly. It's allergy season. My sinuses.
Well, considering you have your scarf and your jacket on.
I think it makes me look cuter. Do another piece?
Well, you look cute anyway. Sure, why not? Stuff me silly, Sally.
My name's not Sally. And also,
Stuff me silly, Allie.
fuck you. You are now dead to me, and now this is my piece.
Oh. Damn. Sometimes they don't be thinking it be like the way it be, but it do.
Sure. Sure.
It do be like that.
This is how you polish off a whole little pot pie. In one sitting.
One sitting.
See, holding up perfect. Beautiful inside. perfect layering. You cannot get a better pot pie than this. Fucking dare me. Bobby Flay can show up right here and I'll show up his ass so hard.
That's pretty lofty.
Well, he puts peppers in all his shit. Peppers is gross.
Peppers is gross?
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to do like a pop-up food truck and like that way I can change up the menu. It doesn't have to be set in stone.
That is a thing. Just, I'm not sure how many of those are around here.
I do pot pies. I do
I
do pot
pie.
burgers and hot dogs. You know, all kinds of stuff.
Hot.
Pies.
More hot, Allison. More pies. Ba-dee-dum, bum.
I know spoopy music, great.
Is it spoopy?
Hmm?
Such ominous. Very well. Damn it.
Is this the best pot pie you've ever had?
Everybody just say yes.
I'm gonna say yes too. This is the fucking best pot pie I've ever had.
The fucking?
Yes, the fucking best pot pie I've ever had. And I love it because then you can just like get all the loose sauce by just taking, like mop it up by taking your bread or your dough, well, the crust. Friggin' phenomenal. The fact that I'm out is now making me very sad. Oh, it was so good.
So good.
Guys, that's my stream today. Whee! And our rant against the kingdom. So good. Remember I had carrots, onions, peas, dumplings, or gnocchi that I had homemade. It has cream of, it had cream of chicken in it, soup in it, and then, other than that, I had the pie. I made the pie. Put all my herbs and spices in there.
Your herbs.
Turned out amazing. They're freaking all gone. All gone.
But it was good though.
This is the best pie I've ever had. Seriously delicious.
Well, that's what happens when you make everything pretty much from scratch.
Well, not necessarily. Some people are really suck.
Like the Schwann's guy or whatever that company is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have pot pies.
I know. I still don't like theirs as much as mine.
Well, it's also frozen. And you have a thing about a lot of frozen goods.
Yeah, like frozen pizza. It's like I can tell. It tastes frozen. You can taste the frozenness.
This tastes like Elsa literally stuck her goddamn finger in it.
Yes, thank you. Exactly. It's like it tastes defrosted, I guess. That's a way to describe that.
Well, a lot of those things are flash frozen anyway.
Yeah, it tastes gross. You're flash frozen.
And sometimes.
Oh no, I got nothing. All right. Any questions? Any comments? Concerns?
Where's my super suit?
Don't know, you don't care. Alright guys, thank you so much for being with me here. I'm so excited. It's fall.
Happy fall, y'all.
Spoopiness is about. Everything else is going to be related to fall. My birthday's in 5 days.
You're gonna be amazing.
30.
I was gonna say your age, but alright.
Oh. Thank you. So, yay. I'm so excited. So, anyway, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm Allison the Sassy Baker. Sometimes sassy, all the time a baker. Or is it the other way around? We will never know.